welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Katharine, and in today's video, I'm going to be taking you along through a weekend in my life. So join along. So the reason why I'm in my car right now is because I'm actually gonna go out and get some Christmas presents. I know it's November, but I like to get my Christmas shopping done early. I'm also doing my Vlogmas series starting on the 1st of December all the way up until the 25th of December. So it's one daily video for 25 days. And I'm really excited to do that. And a part of that series, that Vlogmas series that I'm doing, I'm going to be doing like a present haul where I show you all of the presents I'm getting for different people in my life, my friends, my family, all of that. So I'm going to go out and get those gifts now. I'm not going to be showing you what those are in today's video, but I thought I would just bring you along on a journey as I go get them. So I am especially excited about tomorrow though, because I'm getting my hair done. As you can see, my hair is pretty blonde right now. This used to be the color of my hair when I was younger, and then it's just progressively gotten darker and darker over the years. As you can tell, it's a lot darker. This is my natural color now. So tomorrow I'm going to be getting my hair done. I'm gonna actually go back to my natural hair color because I just feel like the bleach has just killed my hair. So I want to make it more healthy and just dye it my original hair color. Maybe get some dimension in it in terms of some highlights and lowlights and things like that. But I'll see what the hairdresser does. It's my first time going to her, so we'll see how she does and if I like her and what she does with my hair. I also want to get a trim. I don't know how much of a trim, but a lot of this, the blonde, is very damaged. So I want to make room for my hair to grow new healthy hair. So let's go get some Christmas gifts for my friends and family. So I'm coming at you again from my car. I just finished Christmas shopping as far as I can do as of right now, and I am sitting in my car in a hotel parking lot. It's called the Boucher Hotel in Gloucester, and it's a really nice hotel here in the area, and it has this parking lot that overlooks the Gloucester Harbor, which is super pretty. I don't know if I'm allowed to be parking here, but I'm gonna park here because I want to eat my lunch. I got a Destino sub, and for anyone who is from the Rockport, Gloucester, Cape Ann area in Massachusetts, if you know, you know, their subs are literally the best on Cape Ann and basically on Earth. I have not found a sub that is as good as Destino's. I got a tuna sub with lettuce, pickles, and tomatoes, and a side macaroni salad. It's literally the best. It's my go-to whenever I order from there. But then I was thinking to myself, what am I gonna do after this? Because basically, Christmas shopping was my only plan for today. And I was like, well, I could go to the gym or go on a walk or on a run, but I already did that yesterday, and I kind of want to give myself a rest day because I'm pretty sore. And then I also don't know if there's any good movies out, because for those who know me, going to the movies is therapy for me. Going there alone and then just sitting in the dark theater is very therapeutic for me. I've met a few people who are like that as well, but there's not a lot of good movies out recently. But I ended up just buying a ticket to this movie called Conclave. I believe that's what it's called and how you pronounce it. But basically it's about this cardinal in the Catholic Church, and he basically has to like facilitate choosing a new pope. I think it's a fictional story, but I'm interested in going. I grew up Catholic, for those who don't know. I consider myself just like a Christian now. Like, I don't go to the Catholic Church anymore and to the masses and stuff like that, but I do go to a non-denominational church. So I just wanted to go because it's something that I would be interested in. I mean, it wasn't like already on like my anticipated list of like movies that are coming out. That sparked something in my mind that I do want to go see the Wicked movie, the new Wicked movie with Ariana Grande in it, but that doesn't come out for like another week or two, if I'm not mistaken. So I just bought a ticket for this afternoon to go to the Conclave movie. Hopefully it's good. I just love going to the movies. It's just something that is so therapeutic for me. I don't know if you understand, but I'm sure some of you do. But I am very hungry, so I can't wait to eat this sub and then go to the movie later. I'm excited. And then after that, I don't really have any plans. I might just go home and then read. And then the next day, so tomorrow, I'm getting my hair done like I mentioned before. And I can't wait for that. I'll probably just read again tomorrow too. And then that's basically like what I have planned for this video. I don't have anything too exciting, but the thing with me is like this vlog and this channel and just in general is forcing me to find the magic in every day. Like, that was my plan of making this YouTube channel because I struggle a lot with anxiety and depression. And with that, I thought this YouTube channel would force me to do things out of my comfort zone and that I wouldn't normally do. I mean, I love going to the movies and I probably would have gone to the movies, and I work out on a regular basis, and I would have gone out probably to go Christmas shopping and things of that nature, but it kind of forces me even further to do it for this channel because instead of, you know, getting in my thoughts and like being like, hey, I'm just gonna stay home all day and just wallow in my depression and my anxiety, it's forcing me to like do certain activities for this vlog. So that's such a good thing about this channel and this video in particular. And that's kind of why I bought the ticket to go to the movie, because I was like, you know what? Even though I wasn't like particularly like setting out to watch this movie in the first place, like, might as well just go and do it because I'm doing it for the channel, I'm doing it for my mental state and just to make myself happier. But yeah, I also want to mention that I love making these videos, and with that being said, like, I don't just do things for the vlog, do you know what I mean? Like, these are certain things that I probably would have done in my everyday life, but it's kind of forcing me to do those certain things by making videos like this. But yeah, let me eat my food because I'm starving. So as you can tell, I'm now at AMC and I have my goods. I went to Target and also Five Below to get some candy and also some drinks, and now I'm heading into the movie. I can't wait. I'll be back with an update as soon as I get out. So as you can clearly tell, I am back in my car from the movie. I watched the movie Conclave. For those who need reminding, it was essentially about this like fictional situation where they had to elect a new pope. All of these like cardinals and bishops and stuff. I honestly still don't really know how it works. I grew up Catholic, but I consider myself like a Christian now. I don't really abide by like Catholicism or go to masses anymore. I go to a non-denominational church, so please forgive me if I don't know what I'm talking about in terms of like how they elect the new pope. But basically it was just about that, and then the ending when they did like elect a new pope, the outcome was just super strange to me. Apparently this is based on a book. I didn't know that. The book came out in 2016, and then this is like the movie for that book. It's like a movie adaptation of the book, and I don't want to like spoil the ending, So I guess if you want to read the book or watch the movie, like, by all means, go right ahead. But, like, for me, like, the ending was just very, like, liberal, if that's the word for it. Like, as someone who is a Christian, I feel like today's day and age, like, the secular world tries to have some sort of, like, liberal agenda trying to portray onto, like, Christians in general, not just, like, Catholics, but just Christians in general, too. I guess I'll spoil the ending because it kind of infuriated me. So this new pope that they elected was intersex. So apparently this person that they elected was born with, like, female and male genitalia, if that makes sense. They had ovaries and a uterus, but then also had, like, male genitalia. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know if I'll be screened by YouTube and bleeped out if I say the actual word for male genitalia. But basically, it's not that I have a problem with intersex people being, like, a pope. Like I said, I'm not Catholic. I don't identify as Catholic. But it's just, like, first of all, like, theologically, I don't believe that females could be priests, popes, pastors, like, in any sense of Christianity in general, like, not just in Catholicism, but, like, I go to a non-denominational church, and I even believe that a woman pastor shouldn't be a pastor, but that's besides the point. Like, I think they can serve in leadership in other areas of the church, but, like, just not as a pastor, and that's biblical. Like, there's verses about males being pastors of churches and shepherds of churches. But secondly, I have a problem with the fact that, like I was saying before, that, like, the secular community always tries to, like, impede upon Catholicism and Christianity just in general for being misogynistic, when Catholicism and Christianity is absolutely not misogynistic. Yes, do we believe that, like, men should be leaders? Yes, but they're also equals to women. Women just have different roles. So men are the leaders, but they're also equal to women. Women are just, like, the caretakers of the home, and they're the nurturers. So even though men and women have different roles within, like, the family and within the church, they're still equal. They just have different roles, if that makes sense. So it's the fact that what angers me most is that this book and then this movie, which seem to have, like, a more secular stance on and looking at the church in general, not just Catholicism or the Catholic Church, but just, like, church and Christianity in general, that is, like, they're trying to make it so that, like, they're trying to make, like, basically a social statement in saying that, like, oh, intersex people or women can be popes or pastors or something like that. I think that's what they're trying to get at, is, like, females could have more leadership in church. But first of all, why do you even care if you're a secular person? Why do you think that women should have more of a say in church when you don't even really identify as a Christian or a Catholic? But that's me just going on a rant. That kind of infuriated me, that, like, the secularness of this movie and possibly the book are trying to take a stance on, like, what Christians or Catholics should be doing in terms of, like, female empowerment. I don't know. That's just me. But I'm going to go home now. It's getting dark out. It's only, like, 4:30, but it's starting to get dark sooner. So I'm going to go home and then probably just read for the rest of the night, and then I'll see you tomorrow. I am going to get my hair done tomorrow, which I'm so happy about. I'm going to go back to my natural color, which is right here. I used to be this blonde when I was a kid, but this bleach has just been really harsh on my hair, and it's totally fried, and it's obviously gotten darker over the years. It's now like an ashy blonde or light brown color now, so I can't wait to get my hair done tomorrow. But I'll see you soon. Where the Road Bends by Rachel Fordham. I've heard a lot about Rachel Fordham in the Christian fiction booktube community and how she's a really great Christian historical romance author. And I heard a few people compare this book specifically by her to Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. And I can see that. I'm about like 35% of the way through. I'm on chapter 10, which is about 120 pages through the book right now. And like I said, I can definitely see it being compared to Redeeming Love. But I just feel like as of right now, this is like looking like a 3-star read. If something changes by the end of the book, I could possibly see it being a 4-star read. But I'm just not getting the 5-star feeling or 6-star feeling from this book. First of all, it's in third person. And I'm realizing that I really like first person. And that's probably why I'm not feeling so connected to the characters. And second of all, I just feel like this is like a mediocre retelling of Redeeming Love. Like I see a lot of similarities in both the books, but Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers is far better than this one, Where the Road Bends by Rachel Fordham. I feel like if I hadn't read Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers before, I probably would have absolutely loved this book. But because I have read Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers before, I just feel like this is far less superior to that book. Do you know what I mean? Like, this book is very mediocre in terms of the comparison to Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. It's just not the same. I just feel like I'm not connecting to the characters, and it's eerily similar to Redeeming Love. It has a lot of similarities, and again, with it being in third person and not first person, I just wish there was more character development too. But yeah, you'll probably see like a full wrap up and review from me of this book in my November reading wrap up, especially because I haven't really finished this book yet, so I shouldn't have any real feelings towards this until I finished it. So make sure to keep an eye out for my November reading wrap up in December for my Vlogmas series. And I should have like a full recap and review and wrap up of this book. But I'm going to continue reading. I'm going to finish the book. But it's disappointing because I really wanted to like this book. But it's looking like a 3-star. And by the way, a 3-star isn't bad. Like, I'm enjoying it, but I'm comparing it too much to Redeeming Love because that's what it was referred to as. It was recommended to me as if like, oh, if you liked Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers, you'll really like this book. That's how like it was recommended to me. So I think I may have had too high expectations for this book, because Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers is like one of my favorite books of all time. So I was expecting this to be like a favorite book of all time for me too, but yeah, I'm just like really disappointed. I'm still liking it. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it, but it's just like not the same as Redeeming Love. But I'm gonna continue reading. I got up, made coffee and my breakfast, and got ready for the day, and I've been just reading Where the Road Bends by Rachel Fordham. I'm still feeling the same way as I did last night. I am about 215 pages in on chapter 17, which is about 65% of the way through the book, according to Goodreads. And I'm still feeling the same way about this book as I did last night, like I just told you. It's feeling like a 3-star read for me, just because I feel like I'm not really connecting to the characters or the plot. It just seems like a mediocre version of Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. And I'm still enjoying it. Like, by no means is a 3-star a bad rating, but I just had my hopes up really high because Redeeming Love is one of my favorite books of all time. And this was sorely disappointing because does not live up to Redeeming Love. But yeah, that's where I am, about 65% of the way through the book. I plan on basically like just reading for the rest of the day, and then I have my hair appointment at 4:30 this afternoon, so I'm basically just going to be reading all day until my hair appointment. I'm hoping to like get at least to the 75% mark of this book, which I'm not too far off from, or it would be even better if I could finish the book today, which I could definitely see happening, but we'll see. This isn't a reading vlog by any means, but I thought I would just update you as to what I'm doing this weekend. So that's that, and I'll probably see you when I'm about to head to my hair appointment. So as you can tell, I am walking down to my hair appointment. This is the first time that I'm going to this specific salon. I'm not going to mention it just yet because I don't know how well this hairstylist at this specific hair salon is going to do, but it's within walking distance of my house, which is great because I don't have to waste gas money. But I can't wait to get my hair done. Like I mentioned before, I'm going back to like my natural color, which is like on the top of my head. It's like a dark blonde, almost like light brown color. So I just can't wait to have healthy hair again. As you can see, like my blonde hair is just like completely fried. But the next upcoming clips, you're gonna see some transformation videos of my hair. So I just got done with my hair. How does it look? It's a lot darker. Obviously, I'm not blonde anymore. I'm officially a brunette. As I mentioned before, I was a towhead when I was a kid. I was bleach blonde, and it's just gotten darker over the years. And this is like my natural color up here, and the girl at the salon just like made it match. So I'm like a brunette now. Like, look at me. I just feel like I have a wig on. It feels like so unnatural, but I'll get used to it. It does look good though, doesn't it? But yeah, that's the end of today's video. I hope you liked it. I enjoyed making it, to do all the YouTube things that you know how to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!